Today on Cooking with Cad, we are going to smoke a bone-in pork shoulder for a delicious pulled pork later this afternoon. Cooking with Cad, this is Caleb. Say hi, Caleb. As always, Dustin is behind the camera. Say hi, Dustin.
Hi, Dustin.
It's early in the morning today on Memorial Day, so these two are a bit sleepy. So Dustin, come over here. We'll show them the bone-in pork shoulder. You can see the bone right here. Runs the length of it right there. And what I like to do first, there's not a lot of fat on these. Typically, there's not a lot of fat on pork shoulders in general. This one doesn't have much fat at all. I'm gonna trim just a little bit of that silver skin right there. Bear with me here. All right, so we're gonna take off that little piece. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now what I like to do is score it just a bit. As Dustin can show you there. And then I like to go back the other way. So now we'll score it this way just a bit. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it'll be for nice presentation purposes. It'll also allow rub to get in there. All right, so we're done with that. Now the only thing I'm gonna season this with right now is, as you can see, some pepper, some coarse black pepper. I'm not gonna rub it down with mustard. I used to do that to keep the pepper on, but I'm not gonna waste any more. So just give it a nice little coating. So that way it'll come out with a nice bark. We'll flip it over. Do the same on this side. We're not gonna show you how we start our fire because we've already done that in a previous video, the brisket video that we did. So you can go and check that out. Dustin will put a little link up in one of the corners on it. So y'all can go check out the brisket. We're also giving away a brisket. Cover your mouth when you cough. We're also giving away a brisket when we hit 500 subs. We're getting closer. So go ahead and subscribe so that way you have a chance to win a delicious slow smoked brisket from Cooking with Cad. You can see here, we've got it just about all seasoned up. And like I mentioned, we're only putting pepper on it right now. We'll mix in some more spices when we actually shred it and pull it for pulled pork. So there we go, right at the buzzer. This thing is ready to go on the smoker. So today we're gonna use the Weber Smoky Mountain, the 18.5 inch, since we're only doing one lonely pork shoulder. It's gonna be more than enough room. So I'll go ahead and place it. I like to do it fat cap down, so that way it protects the meat a little bit, since this is more of direct cooking, since you have the fire right below you. So we've got that set up. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on it. And we're gonna let this roll until it's done. I'm looking for an internal temperature of probably about 203 to 205 degrees. We're gonna go out, have a little fun at a splash park, go to Home Depot. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time, but anyway, next time we'll show you. It'll be done and ready to shred. So it's been about 8.5 hours and this thing is looking good. It's got a nice bark on it. Dustin, also look here. You can see how the bone is starting to pull from it on both sides. This thing is done. Next step, we'll take it inside, let it rest, and then we'll shred it for pulled pork. We've let the pork shoulder rest for about 1.5 hours. Dustin, check it out. Came out really nice. Has a nice crispy bark on it. I'm gonna take the bone out here. You can see it slides right out. Nice and clean. So there's your bone. And then Dustin, I'll show them here. We're just gonna put it in here. It's still a little bit hot. So we're gonna let it set for just a bit. What's up?
I want to bite.
You want to bite? Okay, in just a little bit. And then Dustin, show them what we're going to add. We're going to do apple cider vinegar. We're going to do garlic salt that has some parsley flakes in it. And we're going to add a little bit of Tony Chachere's original Creole seasoning. All right, I got Caleb, my little helper. First, we're going to do the garlic salt. You going to help me, Caleb? Hold on to it. There you go. Shake it, shake, 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 shake. All right. Now we're gonna do a little Tony Chachere's original Creole seasoning. All right, that's good there. And let me do this one by myself, okay? Because this one's a little bigger. Now we're gonna do some apple cider vinegar. I'd say that's good right about there. Now, just gonna get my hands in. Oh, I wish you could smell it. That apple cider vinegar is gonna give it a nice little twang. Can you say twang, Caleb?
Twang.
Say twang. That's basically it. I'm gonna have Nikki come over in about 5 minutes. She's doing another project. She's gonna give it a taste test. But Dustin, get a load of that. Bless you. Check out that beautiful pulled pork. Nice smoke ring. So, one thing I did want to mention, Dustin, come on over and look at Caleb and I. One thing I wanted to mention about pork shoulders, if you're planning on doing them for a large crowd, they usually lose about 50% of their weight after they've been cooked or smoked. So be sure to take that into consideration. Even if you're doing it for your family, remember it's going to yield about half of the weight pre-cooked. So if you have a 8-pound shoulder, kind of like what we had here, you're going to end up with about 4 to 5 pounds. So be sure to remember that, because the last thing you want is to not have enough pulled pork. And this yummy goodness right here to go around. You don't want people upset at you when you invite them over for some pulled pork. So was it good, Caleb? Yeah? Thumbs up again? 2 thumbs up or just 1 this time?
1.
Come on, get that other thumb up. All right, so 2 thumbs up. You guys, if you would give a thumbs up, we'd appreciate it. And remember, yeah, Dustin's got his thumbs up. We're gonna give away a brisket, one of our slow smoke briskets, when we hit 500 subs. We're a little over 360, so help us out and subscribe. Dustin will put a link in this corner, this corner, this corner, or this corner. I don't know, he'll figure it out later. So, delicious pulled pork, ridiculously easy to do. Come back and join us next time on Cooking with Cad. Peace.